On an archway leading into the churchyard, they inscribed their motto. And curiously, ivy grew up around that archway and it started erasing the words. So you couldn't read them anymore. It covered them up. So where it once read, "We preach Christ crucified," pretty soon it just said, "We preach Christ." And that's what they did. They preached Christ. You know, we all need to be like Jesus and let's just try to love our neighbor. But they stopped preaching Christ crucified as an atonement for guilty sinners. Well, the ivy continued to grow and the spiritual decline of the church continued. Where pretty soon it just said, we preach. And that's all they did. They forgot all about Christ and they just preached. Sermons on world peace and brotherly love and feed the poor and all those other good fine things, but they weren't even preaching Christ anymore. And then finally, when the church's spiritual decline had fully extended and the ivy had fully grown, it just read out front, "We." And that's all the church was anymore. It was a social club where people gathered. And friends, that's the story in all too many churches. And if there's any essential thing for the church today, it's to reclaim and simply focus on "We preach Christ crucified."